Hello everyone, welcome. Okay, so... What do you mean I don't have permission to use the command? That seems a bit odd. Interesting. Well, that's a tool we can leave for later. Okay. So. I have a few ideas of what I want to do. Mainly, I do want to try and figure out some, the creative tools a little bit. Play around with them. I guess a good place to start, theoretically, anyway, would be to copy and paste something. So, I guess we can start with that. I suppose that is fair. 2, 3. Do I really want to... Yeah, maybe I don't want to copy this build. How's it going, Solar? I'm doing pretty good. Guess we can just copy that. I don't want to copy it all the way. I'm doing, yeah, I'm feeling good. And yesterday I was feeling strange. Now I'm not feeling as strange. So that's good. Sorry, I'm just seeing here. // prefab save. Just call this city-01-BLD-01. Okay, cool. I also might just, we might play around with some other things too. That could happen. Pasted 0 block. Open prefab. Oh. I didn't realize there was a default list of stuff. Interesting. Cool. Well, that does bring into question prefab editor. No. Where my stuff is. NPC, no. Unique, default void spawn platform. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's... Assets... Asset editor. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. It does seem a bit odd. Yeah, Star Citizen did treat me well yesterday. That is true. Maybe it's a sign. Let's see. We're just gonna extend this out. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Nope. And that was a bit of a derp, but that's okay. One, two, three, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am looking forward to this week for Star Citizen. That's definitely the case. I'm really looking forward to the potential of having a P4 that you can just buy on the gear store. Might be the single piece of equipment I actually like regularly use. That is the correct amount. Okay. I don't think I have the mod. Yes, I cannot plant saplings on top of dead logs. It's very sad. Yeah, it's it should be an interesting week. There's gonna be a SCL with. I mean, I don't think it's with a particular person. I think it's with a team that does all the FPS stuff. So that should be exciting. Should be, hopefully, maybe, possibly. So, you know, maybe when they say nothing interesting, I mean, there's always the possibility there. I mean, I don't want to call the mission team out, but I would say it was kind of a real meh thing they did. Also, sorry, I want to see. I want to see how this works. Name. Call it City 01. Oop. We're gonna fly off in the distance for a hot minute. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling it'll be Well, I hope there will be some interesting conversations to be had. I know that, I saw some Reddit things that were, I don't know, some unpopular hot takes. I'm trying to remember what they actually were now. And I don't know what I'm gonna do here, so we'll figure it out in a second. And let's see, I think there was a conversation about stuff. Shark with a giant laser beam is gonna be a hammerhead. It's just with a railgun built into it. So I was thinking, believe it or not, I was thinking that if they did a hammerhead variant, they would just fill that middle with something. I don't know what it would be. Well, sorry, I have a really, like, messy chicken sandwich for dinner tonight. It was very messy. Oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah. I was thinking they could make a carrier variant, probably, but it would have to sacrifice a few things. Some of the interior space for it to be a usable thing, so probably not. I don't know. I mean, adding a railgun... I don't know, if they make a variant and then they take the turrets off, that sounds like it's gonna be a bit silly. I think I kind of have an idea. Wait a minute. What? Structural? Hang on. Okay, wait, why is cloth blocks under the rocks tab? Calcite. Alkite, whatever. Aqua bricks, basalt. Ooh, you know, we could do basalt. That sounds like interesting. Oops, to the rock. It is. You know, yeah. Well. Okay, I am thinking... Well, what kind of wood do we got? Yes. Basically, yes. I mean, as much as like, you know, I could have and perhaps would have enjoyed doing Minecraft for a time. Alright, I'm just like, what? I don't know how to make this, and I would really like to know. But yeah, when they banned, like, furry as a word in that one server, I was like, yeah, maybe I won't miss this. Or maybe it was a good time to leave. Maybe I will miss it. But, you know. Maybe it's for the best. Bamboo brazier. Oh, simple stone brazier. Oh, that could be good. Right? I mean, like, I don't even know, dude. All I can truly ask is, what has this world come to? Lost civilization torch, that's also something. I guess I shouldn't have deleted this. I gotta see here. Okay, that's good. Don't know how you make these. Dry wood or golden wood, thorium, light cyan cloth, and azure petals. Oh my god, okay. That's fun. Oh, by the way, what can I do with... Can I do anything fun with this? No, still I can't do anything fun with that? That's insane. I do like the lanterns. I don't hate these, but I think whatever we're going for stylistically, I don't think it's gonna fit. I don't know exactly what I want to make here, but I want to make something. As opposed to nothing. But yeah, I did hear that there was going to be a misc starlight. That was one of the things. That was a leak. It was like a few days ago. Who knows? I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, actually, see how this looks. I just want it to be, I don't know, I really hate the Salvation in terms of, like, its name. I don't think I think every single time I mention the Salvation, it has to be, like, 2 sentences has to be my disgust with using such an amazing name for such a basic bitch ship. And my opinion is not likely to change on that one. Starlight is just like... such a good title for something. I don't know what it would or should be, but I feel like it's got to be something more than just like an industrial ship. And I certainly would not be opposed to more generalist ships in general. But yeah. But I don't know. I think it sounds to me, or I've heard the opinion that the Hull B is releasing with 4.7, maybe the Greycat UTV. Well, and the Greycat UTV, probably. I don't know which. I mean, I would hope that it's the Hull B, but we'll see. Granted, I would actually probably use the UTV. Well, the thing is, I believe that the UTV can carry a 1 SCU box. So it's basically a more size efficient Cyclone. Well, I wouldn't say so. I mean, is it the most useful thing? No, but like, you know, having a 1 SU container can be good. Well, the UTV can hold 2 people. It has a bunch of room for weapons. The UTV, I think, well, I don't know. It's about the same size as the Steve. as the STV, and I think that it's just smaller than the mule, so... it can fit in places that the others can't. Is this too many braziers? Probably. Don't see yourself using one. Well, that's good. Say no to drugs. But yeah, I do think I like this more. And I'm kind of copying another style or another floor print here, but that's okay. We'll make do. But yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if you have, like... if you have a large enough ship, then the Steve's, compactness does sort of become a moot point, in all fairness. Or the UTV's compactness. I mean, like, the only downside to the Cyclone... Cyclone has a shield generator, this thing is not going to have a shield generator. And I don't know. I mean, like, if I do end up, well, I do have 1 month of subscription now, of Imperator subscription, because I'm so fancy. So, whatever ship comes out with this patch, I'm obligated to try it. If it's the whole B, I'll be kind of sad. Aurora Mark II. I would use the Aurora Mark II, I wouldn't use the whole B. Yeah. I mean, the whole B is gonna be fine. Is gonna be a fine hauler. But it's, I don't care. I don't know how this is gonna look, but we'll see. Trying to think what else is there. Yeah, I don't know. It's there's not gonna be too much on the in Star Citizen until I get my grubby little mitts on the ETU. Although, you know what? I just remembered though. Solar, have you heard of a game called Date Everything? Or you date a bunch of inanimate objects? Anthropomorphized? You haven't? Oh my god. Dude. It's actually just a bunch of voice actors who were like, let's make a game. That's all it is. It's legitimately like, hey, have you heard of a, like, name a big voice actor. Or a voice actor who's been present and is like below the age of 40. They're almost certainly in the game. And there are definitely some that are probably in their 40s. I was waiting for you to name somebody. I was also waiting for you to name somebody like, oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? Oh, there's no way I could forget his name. The guy who voiced Mario Forever. He's not in it. But like, you got Christina V, you got Matt Mercer, you got Brennan Lee Mulligan, you got Troy Baker, Steve Bloom, Jonas Scott. Like, too many. Too goddamn many. Actually, I want to do a thing here. But yeah, that was, I don't know. It's a game I feel like I should play. It would be funny. But I don't know. I mean, knowing me, I mean, I would probably just be like, God, I don't care about any of these people in a romantic way. I just want to hear their stories. I just want to see them do stuff. That's all I want. We'll see how this works. This looks. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not feeling it a huge amount here, gotta admit. I mean, this will probably be stranger. But oh well. I don't know what style I'm going for here, but I feel like... Well, I feel like this is not the direction I was thinking of taking. It also seems fairly bland. And also there is a fire right next to wood. And now that I'm thinking about it, it does feel like that might not be the best idea. That doesn't look too bad though. It just does kind of look basic. Hang on, we can put like an awning. Now let's do the the horizontal or diagonal. The slope. Be nice if there was like a checkerboard one, but oh well. I guess, you know what, now that I'm looking at it, could do a checkerboard. Let's do red and blue. That looks fun. Could be better, I guess, but could have something more. Put a planter up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's hard sometimes, but no, ooh, I don't know. I want something that feels old. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I kind of like, well, you know, let's play around with this. I think I did something similar before with like a pyramid shape thing. I think I want to play around with this a little bit. Also maybe play around with some curves, I don't know. And I should probably get some other contrasting bricks or something, but we'll get there when we get there. And I don't know what this is gonna look like. But I am thinking just like a little bit of a pyramid shape thing, a tall pyramid, and then a box on top of it. Hamburger. Fair enough, fair enough. Welcome in, Zuzu. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a vibe. Trying to think, what else is... Oh, I guess there's the Amazing Digital Circus that's coming out next Friday? Oh god, it is next Friday. Dang. Well, I guess next Friday... Well, you know what I mean. Not this week, but the next week. Okay, so we're gonna have a box. It's gonna be a big old box. Well, I guess I should just... I don't know, I mean, that would be... It feels like that would be a really simple way to... This would be a simple way to do a building. Alright, hang on, give me a second here. Let's see, I'm thinking I can either do a box or I could just do a roof. I don't know. I mean, we need to put like windows in or else this is just not gonna look like a building. It'll look like a monument to a long-forgotten god of some kind. Oh, that works. Let's try this. Definitely the stairs on the top. You know, I kind of like that more, I think. Feels a little more interesting. Yeah, that's good. This reminds me of my very old Minecraft days. Having a roof that has like this sort of detail to put a bazillion chests. Oh my god. What architecture? That's what we call a building, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. This is architecture 101 right there. No problems, absolutely super fashionable building. $5 million. Please. Got our super handy dandy. Oh my god. Spiral staircase. Super utilitarian. Very well designed. Definitely does not leave a lack of space on some floors. Is beautiful investment. Okay, let's see. We can put a light there, a light there. I do want this to be distinct from my other build style. And I might be failing at that miserably. I don't know, maybe let's try like some softwood shacks. I don't think I want to use the steep roofs. Let's see. I also want to have some kind of log here. Let's see. We got aspen, onion, beech. Gotta be something else. Okay. Well, I don't know where onion wood is. I do kind of like the idea. Get like cobblestone. Where's like just regular ass cobblestone? There we go. Maybe a cobblestone wall here as well. I think that could be okay. I think aspen has more contrast. I do kind of like the idea of using like the middle as the point for the wood. 1, 2, 4. Boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Oh, I do also want to use... I mean, if I could use something besides lanterns, that'd be cool, but I think that's probably the best bet. I really do love these. What are they called? Shallow. I suppose it does make sense. Hey, Brad. How's it going? That's good. You did miss me finishing Final Fantasy VI. RE9 is still spooky? Okay. I do need to play Resident Evils. I have a whole schedule for all of the games I'm planning on playing. Resident Evil is not among them. Oh, that's understandable. We can get rid of these. Fair enough. I really wish that you could get the originals. I mean, I don't want to be... Well, I don't know. I mean, the pixel remasters for Final Fantasy were good enough for me. You know? But, it's nice being able to play the true OGs whenever possible. Like, I know that the... Oh, geez. The Final Fantasy, or the Resident Evil 3 that's on Steam is not the Resident Evil 3 of yesteryear. Which does mean it's just an excuse for me to watch a Resident Evil 3 speedrun, but you know. That's my understanding, and I am happy about that. Although, didn't they, like, redo the Jill Sandwich line? Truly a travesty. I mean, but that was part of the charm of those ones. Oh, we actually really don't have that many... Huh. That many grass types. Oh, what does this look like? That's okay. When it has the little thing in here, I'm really hoping that the grass is actually a different color. Maybe I'm crazy, but Oh well. Well, in that case, I think the leafy probably the most different texture. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, but it doesn't like carry over. Wait, it doesn't carry over on cobble, but it does on basalt? Okay, that's weird. Let's use regular grass then. But yeah. But yeah, I finished Final Fantasy VI. We're getting into the PS2 era of Final Fantasies. I just completely skipped over it, went from PS1 to PS3 to, you know, classics era. So, you know. First, we gotta have our Y2K, a postmodern RPG, you know, to break us up. So we don't get too much Final Fantasy. Well, now having played all of them, I really think I did like 5 the best. But also 6 does have, 6 is good. I mean, like, I liked all of them, but, I do think there was a very linear, each game was better than the last. Even 2, which I know is, maybe not a hot take, but a take that not a lot of people share. But yeah, no, they're definitely worth. All of them, I think, are worth a playthrough at least once. I'm trying to think of like what's the most replayable. I mean, I guess probably 3, 5, and 6. Because, like, with 3, you don't really have, like, too much control over your destiny in terms of, like, classes and stuff. And you don't really have that for 5 either. But in a different way. But 3, you could definitely mix and match, you know, different jobs. With 5, you can, but you're gonna end up with one job, with 1 or 2 jobs that are the best. But there's a few things you can do to play around with that. 7, 8, and 15. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gaining a, smug look of superiority or whatever it is. 9, 10, 14, 15, Counterpoint, though. Okay. Played all of Kingdom Hearts. Okay, fair, fair. I almost want to say, like, the smug look grows. Grows ever wider. But no. I haven't played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. Ooh. Seven, 8, 10, and 15. Did they? Nothing with 9? Damn. Yeah, I'm also a little surprised, like... Okay. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like they would... I don't know, I feel like they would want to include more. And I think the next Final Fantasy game I'm like really excited to play is 12, which is hilarious because I was hanging out with John yesterday, and it was like the only Final Fantasy game I played. I think was like it was on the PS2 and it was like super different from everything else. And I was like, yeah, no, it's probably 12. Which John? What's the best way to say? Movie John? Which 12? Oh. Also, how many Johns do I actually know? That's a good question. But the Zodiac Age, whichever one's available on Steam, but I'm pretty sure it's the Zodiac Age. I don't know which version he played. Not DS. No, not Revenant Wings or whatever. I think this is gonna be silly. We're gonna do it anyway. This is more just to test the looks anyway. Alright, give me a second. Very nice. Very nice on that card and the other one. Okay, okay, I'm looking through it. Wait a minute. There was a Disgaea DS? Wait a minute, hang on. Okay, for one thing, I gotta look through all of these. It looks like you don't have Squeak Squad also. Which is hilarious because, like, when I was working at the game store, I was waiting. I was waiting so much for somebody to trade in a copy of Squeak Squad so I could get it again. Somebody got Superstar, and I got that, and then I found out, I believe, that I already had a copy of Superstar that I didn't know I still had. Which also happened for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky, but I don't feel bad about that one because I mean, the money, I guess, did not go to the developers. It was a used copy that I bought a second time, but still. Oh, do you have... Oh my god, I'm at the P's. Okay, you have the 4... Yes, the 4 Mystery Dungeon games. Okay, okay. Respectable, respectable. What's the... Yay, wait a minute. Is it the... Whatever, Sonic Chronicles? Is that the RPG? That's good. And the Wizard of Oz game? Okay, alright, yes, okay. there's a lot of games on that shelf. And I have a few that Squeak Squad, something coming soon. Nice. This is okay. Alright. But yeah. There's also, I don't know if I want to get Poketopia. I know, like, I don't know, I saw a few videos on it, but I'm like, man, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want that kind of game. Well, maybe I should. I've been craving that kind of an experience for a hot minute. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I did get Rune Factory 5, and I actually was recording a Let's Play, and I was kind of like, I don't know. But I could go back, and I should go back and do it proper. Or just play through it. Either on stream or just on my own time. I don't know. Very nice. Very nice. This is more just a proof of concept to see what this building looks like, but I think it's alright. As a sort of like shack town thing. It can serve the purpose. But yeah. Oh, nice. Well, enjoy the froyo. It was good having you. I'll see you later. Do wonder. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, is this crude? The windows? Because the thing is, like, in order to get... Like, that's a pretty messed up angle. You know, I guess it's fair. But, like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, the central struts are, like, at a perfect 90-degree angle there. But then they're just, like, tilted a little bit. It's kind of like, I don't know. If it's done intentionally, it looks adorable, right? And, like, this does look kind of adorable. And this door is definitely crude. Yeah. And look at some other blocks. Oh, we got a diving? Oh, didn't realize we got diving masks. That's cool. We also got clay blocks somewhere, right? I also kind of just want to test out like a different kind of thing. And then we'll probably go back to City 1. I don't know, I want to have like... I don't know, I want to do like the... Build something like the... like favelas, but at the same time I also like don't have enough blocks to do that like super well. And also I feel like, I mean, like this is like the opposite of it, right? That it's like just really bleak and dull and monochrome and yeah, that is one hell of a Stark building style. Hey, Nez, how's it going? Gotta admit, I am feeling a little... Yesterday is just feeling a little off. I did have vertigo yesterday. Oh, that's enough of an excuse. I don't know. Yeah, it's been alright. Just feels like it's been... I feel like I've been... I don't know. Uninspired. Don't know what door goes to the thing. But oh well. Just leave it, I guess. Yeah, I guess this doesn't look that bad. It does look pretty plain, though. Yeah. I think the thing I wanted to build was like a park for this sort of style. But I don't know. Feels like it might be, I don't know, just kind of basic. I don't know, we can find some inspiration, I'm sure. Let's also just check Star Citizen. RSI website, any dev tracker updates? No. Okay. Let's see, Art Nouveau architecture. I know I was doing Art Deco. What if we combined the two? Simplicity, uniformity, exaggeration, or randomization? That's a good question. I don't know. Guess what might be nice. Whatever this thing is, it is not Art Nouveau. Hang on. This thing? Look, I don't know. I'm not an expert. But Art Nouveau, I'm pretty sure this is not Art Nouveau. This is Art Nouveau. I mean, which is just a very uniform, very, you know, nice curves, very organic curves, very organic shapes. I mean, I guess, like, this is something. This is, like, whatever this is. I don't think this is Art Nouveau. This? No? Yeah? Looks like it might have, well, I mean, it looks like it's got, this is completely uniform. This thing? This would be cool, but I can't do, like, shallow diagonals like that. What's this? Oh, just like fish scale roof, or scale tile roof. Actually, that does look pretty cool. Let's see, I don't think we have... There were like some sod roofs, and I got rid of them because it was a mod and mods were breaking. So let's see, because if there's a green roof, I would like to use it. A store center? I kind of have that. But, yeah, actually, I think, isn't it, in fact, this thing that was, yeah, supposed to be like a shopping mall thing? Yeah. Doesn't mean I can't make another one. I think we'll do a park. It won't be too complex. It'll just be to get the juices flowing. I am... my current mood is absolutely dictated by all things Star Citizen. For better or worse. At least right now, anyway. And could I do any, like... anything even remotely like, an art style? Well, I guess I could probably try to do something. Also, sorry, I got rid of my Twitch preview. Or I was using the same window for looking at inspiration. Gonna build this. We're gonna build this 3 blocks out. And we will have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1. Well, that could be a decent enough size. These are gonna be walls. Two, 3, 6. And we'll make that work. I really do hope, though, that they do get the PTU out by Wednesday. Good lord. Three, 4. Yeah, that we can do that. I'm just thinking, like, how grand do I want this to be? I guess it doesn't have to be super crazy. Just thinking of, like, doing large arches. There's the main thing. And I might actually... well, we'll see. I was counting it in, like, groups of... 2 groups of 3, so 6. Which I could do. I could try to work around that, but I don't think... no... yeah, probably will work. I can use that copy and paste tool, but I'm just using this moment to think. It'll probably be like a large central... I'm thinking it'll just be a C-shaped wraparound walkway with some flowers and some nicely decorated walls. I might put some stairs in here somewhere. Probably will. Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy VI. I do hear the... I can't remember the full song for the Opera House, but it's definitely a thing. Dun, da, da, da. I'm sure I mentioned, but I did recently go back and watch a video that was like a rock medley of like the battle themes, and I do have to say, I've like the battle theme in 1 absolutely holds up against everything else. I don't want to say it's my favorite. Maybe it is, but also, you know, favorite is also kind of hard to judge. Love something I can't remember. Right, the torch doesn't do anything with a block in your hand. Of course. So I could do this. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2. I mean, I guess this works. And then turning this into a staircase. Yeah, I guess that can work. Let's see. Honestly, I am okay with the corner not having anything in it. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, perfect. That's fine. 2, 3, 3. Yeah. Three, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Doom, doom, doom. That's off center. Yep, that's good. Okay. Well, okay. I guess what we can do. Oh yeah, that looks weird. Okay. I also know I had a wall segment that used like green wood, and I don't know. I think this looks better. Let's see. Each. And the leaves. Let's see, what are we in the mood for? Maybe, ooh. Go for something a little fancier today. Lovely little interruption in the video there, that's good. I'm thinking we... change this up. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Okay, so I want there to be a pool. And then an island in the middle. We'll have to get water. Get a bucket. See here. Oh, dang. Okay. That is not the block. That is not the button I wanted to press, but that is okay. I thought I saw something under there, but I did not. Okay, okay. I don't think I can have this like too wide. I think this will be like the max. Yeah. Because even this is kind of skinny. I think I've done this wrong actually now that I'm thinking about it. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on. Oh, good lord. Oh, very nice. Welcome back. Unfortunately, we do not have those lovely, lovely Minecraft water physics. This, in fact, will not help. It's okay. There isn't like a sponge, is there? Oh. Yeah, they probably don't do the same thing. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, spacing to use here, spacing to use. I guess that'll probably be fine. These trees haven't sprouted yet. Dang. Oh well. Okay, you know, I guess I should probably just go in. I gotta break all of these, and I gotta replace them with a grass block. Put water on top of them. Be painful, but it will be worth it, I hope. I gotta go block by block here. Yeah. Oh, did I... Well, I know I've mentioned it a few times, but I don't think you were here for it, Brad. Next game I'm gonna play is Y2K Postmodern RPG. I don't know if you've played it. I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't really seen anything of it, I've just heard of it. Yeah. Okay. The only thing I know is that there was a review, a kind of salty review. I didn't read the whole thing because the tone was just off immediately. But they were like, any RPG that describes itself as postmodern is just a ripoff of Earthbound. I'm like, okay. It's really not the worst thing in the world. Oh, also, hey, Final Fantasy IX. I am super curious. I am super curious to see how much better, or how my... I hope it's 9. I'm pretty sure this is 9. Let's see. You might be right. Gold Saucer. This is from Rifty Beats, Chocobo and Chill 2. Yeah. Well. Well, now my night's ruined. I think it's just the instrumentation that made me think it was 9. And also maybe the fact that I haven't been to the Gold Saucer in a very long time. Come on, please be a Final Fantasy IX song. Okay, I want to say no, this isn't, but you know what? Now I don't know. Hang on, let's see here. Oh my god, Route 113? Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Now it's got me second guessing everything. Oh, you know, speaking of DS games, I'm glad. I saw that you had, oh my god, what was it? It was one of the last things on the list. The World Ends With Us. And I've seen that game. I've seen a Let's Play of that game emulated on PC. And it doesn't look... Good luck. Good luck playing that game in an enjoyable fashion. Because it heavily uses the fact that the DS has a touchscreen. Which I don't... maybe I could... With my drawing tablet, I could figure that out. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. Hang on. I have an assumption as to what a flash cart is, but let me look it up. Okay, okay. Oh, very nice. I would love to get a capture card, but also I know that now I know that that's a whole rabbit hole to go down. So good on you for having one. Dun, dun. Oh my god. Actually, genuinely, where did you get a DS capture card? Now I'm very curious. I do see that there's a 3dscapture.com. Internet? Okay. Hmm. Oh, I see my Discord has popped off, thank you. Because I remember actually hearing an interview from Chugga Conroy that he was literally like, okay, it's taken so long for somebody to release a DS capture card, I'm just going to commission somebody to do it myself. And by the time that he actually was like about to, or like they were about to like release it, somebody came out with one. It's definitely not a, well, I don't know. It would be amazing. I'm glad that I'm glad that the Pokemon games don't use a huge amount of touchscreen stuff though. Because that would be annoying otherwise. Because I want to play through all of the Pokemon games. All of the Pokemon games. It would be nice to do. For Let's Plays. Starting from Pokemon Blue. Probably skipping Yellow, because I know there's... I don't know what all differences there are, but I know there are some. I'm pretty sure anyway. This does look nice. And yeah, I don't know what I'll do, because, I mean, you can get... There are some solutions for, like, getting Game Boy and Game Boy... Well, Game Boy to Game Boy Advance stuff. But, like, if I do run it on... If I do use, like, the actual cartridge, I gotta figure out how to... Because I have the cartridges. For pretty much everything, I think. Except Black 2. That, I'll have to figure out. Black 2, White 2. And Ultra X, Ultra Y, or whatever. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Whatever those are. And the ORAS, I don't have those either. We'll come to that. We'll get to that when we get to that. It's kind of funny that they didn't like that of all the things they decided to release, they decided to release the you know, the Gen 3 remakes of Gen 1 instead of just Gen 1. But whatever. Wasn't that on the eShop? Which is now no longer accessible? Because, like, if it was accessible, I mean, I don't know. If they went back and had a plan to, like, okay, we're gonna release on the Switch 2, we're gonna release all the generation 1 through 5, and then on the Switch 3, we're gonna release generation 1 through 6. Yeah, well, that is something. I don't know. I guess I should have had my... It would have been nice if I had my ambitions of trying to record all the games back when that specifically was available. But oh well, oh well. I know that probably, because I definitely want to do Mystery Dungeon. I want to play all the Mystery Dungeon games, and at least for Explorers of Sky, I want to probably do one of the... There's a bazillion ROM hacks of Mystery Dungeon 2, so... Or PMD 2. So... Probably just one that adds, like, fairy type and Gen 9 and, you know, the relatively simple stuff. Okay, I'm pleased with this. Could be a little bit more decoration on the island, but that's okay. Water does look decent when it's actually properly placed. Yeah, I don't know. The hope of getting some inspiration from this, I don't think I really got any. I'll be honest. Doo-doo. Oh, I'm sorry. Very nice. I just saw Discord. God, I do need to get into Magic the Gathering. I don't even have an excuse. Aside from I just haven't gotten around to it yet. That's a fair enough excuse. Oh. Yeah, all counter spells. I can only imagine. Oh. That's an interesting building. A wall that's just not built. Very good job, me. Very good. Is it, see someone rage quit so hard they have no discernible words? I feel like I've felt that before. I have definitely felt that before. I don't know if I could, I don't know if I would feel that because of a card game, though. Yeah, I can imagine. I think I would probably be like, God damn, that was well played. It was an absolute bastard deck, but it was well thought out, well constructed. Have to respect the hustle. Oh wow, I really did not finish this, did I? Dang. Damn. I was gonna say, you know what's the best counter to counter spells? Just not casting any spells, which I don't know if that's even doable. But that would be really funny. Oh, does it have the Final Fantasy thing with, like, if you cast Reflect and then you, like, you cast the magic on yourself, it reflects to your enemies and it dodges their reflect? Is that a thing? I did like doing that whenever that popped up. What? Okay, well clearly I gotta figure out how this shit works. Or I'm not gonna survive. I just won't survive. I will have to use buildings that have other colors besides this red sandstone. It's a lovely color, but yeah. You know, while I'm thinking about it, Magic, the Gathering Arena. Don't know why I didn't even add this to my goddamn library. What was I doing? Oh, also I heard the boys were getting back into Overwatch. And I also heard that Jetpack Cat is a character that exists. And I also heard that it's a support, which is... for better or worse, apparently my favorite thing to play. That's fair, that's fair. I don't know. I thought I did okay as Kiriko, but I have the distinct feeling I actually was utter garbage as Kiriko. And now I gotta look this up, Overwatch characters. Like, I don't know, does... I saw a little thing about Jetpack Cat, and it doesn't seem... it's... Let's see, does... Okay. Mid-range projectile spread that heals allies and damages enemies. Okay, well that's... okay. Well, I guess it's nice that you don't have to manage a left and a right click. I guess that's good. Toggle into transport mode, allowing an ally to be towed, increasing movement speed and heals your ally. Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, this is just so stupid. I love it. Oh, also Magic the Gathering is downloading, so I will check that out. At least a little bit tonight, I think. Okay, what else? What else is there to build? Alright. Well, hopefully Magic the Gathering, the online playable thingamabob, is good enough at explaining things that I can get the gist. Alright. I almost feel like ending stream right now, but also I feel like I should try and build something else, but I don't know what. Do 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 do. I am out of soda, also. Which does end up dictating a lot of things. Let's see. What did our little suburb thing look like? I mean, I suppose that is a thing that it looks like. What would be a good what the hell? Let's just build something. You know what, I have some weird idea that I don't, it's like half formed in my head. Three. Three, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bear with me here. Let's see, I think it was like Shift C? Yeah. And it was some button. Right click, yeah. That's 4, let's go with 5. Do a little 5 by 5 thing here. That is not what... Okay. Pager down. Okay, that did not help. Cool. Yeah, I don't even know what strategy I would even want to well, I don't even know what strategies there are, I guess, so I don't know. Make sure just to tap and not hold, I guess. And we're just gonna select these pillars and just extrude them upwards. Alt, yeah, it's gonna Let's get up high, see how much we can do this. Okay, so there is a hard limit. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess, well, could use any number of sandstones. Is there anything besides like red, white, and regular? No. Cool, and this is white sandstone. Wow. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess that could work. I kind of want to copy and paste these and put them here as well, but I think that would kind of leave me a little limited in space. And I guess the idea is literally just to randomly start putting these down. This could also be good. Feels like that might be a little boring. But that's okay. I'm also just trying to think if there's any other fun ways to go about building this. And Shift C. There we go. Then we can paste for a little heart's content. Beautiful. And then admit that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Oh, and also, how did I mess that up? Okay. Well, I fixed it fast enough, so that's good. And we'll put some... I guess we'll get some softwood. Put some platforms down. I really don't know what I'm doing at this point. I gotta be honest. There is something here, though. There is something to this. Something I could do with this. I mean, obviously, just continue copy and pasting wall sections and potentially copy and pasting floor sections, I guess, but yeah. Hang on, I really hope I didn't totally mess this up. Here I did not. Good, good, good. Yeah. I don't know, I should probably... I think I mentioned that it's my birthday, it's my birthday week this week, so I should I can take it easy. A little easy. I am just really hopeful that crafting in Star Citizen is good. It'd be really silly if it wasn't. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be an eventful day. 'Cause yeah. Oh, thank you. I am also realizing I don't know your birthday. And I'm trying to think if I ever knew your birthday or if I've literally just never asked. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It's one of those things that I never think to ask. For sure, for sure. And then just feel bad about later. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what I would do with this structure. It's got a really big scale to it though, so let me... I think what I would want to do, would be to make a giant ass arch. And that's not super huge, but that's okay. You know, that doesn't look too bad. See if we can't add a little bit more detail there. Beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, you know, let's just go with all the stairs. And just copy and paste that a few times, yeah. Yeah, that could work. Again, I don't know what I would want to do with all the rest of this space. But it is something I could think about a little bit more. I do wonder, actually. Just thinking about, like, if I could... Like, what's some of my favorite, like, build ideas? Because I know that 12, although it is a ways away, I know that 12 is a pretty open-ended system. I don't know. I mean, I want haste. Haste was real good. Oh, in Final Fantasy VI, they have the relics for they have relics for accessories, and in every other game there's the Hermes sandals, or maybe it's called something else, depending on the version. But in 6, you can just have them equipped, and they just automatically give you haste. And I think if somebody tries to cast slow on you, then having the Hermes sandals just overwrites it. So it's pretty much of no concern. It doesn't stop, but it does stop slow. So I think there was like the one time at the end of 5 that I was using the reflect back to pretty good effect. That was also fun. Also, somehow I've messed this up. That's okay, I'll figure it out. Oh, I will say, I don't know how... I don't know. When I was playing Final Fantasy VI, it was the game that I probably, like, power leveled the most at the end. I wouldn't recommend power leveling, going too crazy with it. Because, yeah, I can, well, in Final Fantasy VI, Terra specifically learns, Ultima at level 99, and she was the only character I got to level 99, but, I was a little over-leveled for the final area. They're not a delete tool? You can use compress delete. But, Oh, interesting. Well, I messed this up at some point, so that's fun. But yeah. Also, 13 was okay. I genuinely think that, like, 13 like the 13 series has a lot. I would probably compare it to like the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. The more I'm thinking about it, that like maybe switch like 1 and 2 though. Like Final Fantasy 13 was very linear, but it really wasn't that bad. But it was linear. That is for sure. 13-2 I would say was better and probably overall more liked. And then 13 Lightning Returns definitely was, I don't think it was necessarily bad, just it was weird and it wasn't what it should have been as the conclusion of the series, if you ask me. Like, it wasn't bad? It definitely was not bad. Did I do the same thing again? No, I don't think I did. I hope I didn't, good lord. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Oh my god. I'll fix this later, I think. just disregard that, Let's just block that. Yeah, that's good, good. Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm just uninspired today. I apologize. But, yeah. I'm really looking forward to, hopefully, Star Citizen 4-7 being in PTU on Wednesday. I'm hoping, really hoping. A lot of stuff's happening Thursday, like with the Star Citizen Live, with the Star Citizen Live and the Stella Fortuna St. Patrick's Day thing starting, and Wednesday's gonna have a roadmap update, so it's a good week. It should be a good week for Star Citizen, hopefully. And Friday is going to be Y2K, so that should be fun. Yeah. Until next time, have a good day. Great day even.